Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Today I'm actually revisiting a title I recently revisited. This is going to be my first look at Rez Infinite, except this is the Quest build. This is a special preview version of the Quest version of the game for the Quest 2. And I do want to thank both Enhanced Games and Oculus for giving me the opportunity to preview this content on the channel. We're going to jump into Rez, and we're going to play Area 1 here. And then we'll jump into a little bit of Area X afterward. And what you'll see as we play is our character is actually going to take more of a human shape as we go. And this game is actually a classic. I think I first played this on the Dreamcast, if I remember correctly. It's definitely a console of that era. It may have been the PlayStation or the PlayStation 2. But I also feel like this game, even back then, the developers had a vision of what the future might be because this suits itself so well to virtual reality. The head tracking as an example. But also the tunnel that you fly through. Like, it all feels like something that could have been virtual reality when it first released. And there's not a lot of change between the original game and the Rez Infinite VR implementation, except of course the graphics are much more polished now, and I have to say this game looks great on the Quest platform. I have not played this. It's really only available on the Quest 2 currently in this preview. When it releases on the 13th of October, it will have compatibility with both the Quest and the Quest 2. Look at that. We're only one bite away from a bit of an upgrade. There we go. And there's that upgrade. So you can see our exoskeleton is starting to form more of a human form. I like that kind of roll move that the character does. It's pretty sweet. Little sphinx there. Feels almost like we're in ancient Egypt digitally. There's a pyramid. Yeah, the visuals in this game are incredibly stunning. Even though it's kind of like a wireframe, it works really well, like flying down these tunnels in virtual reality. It probably does not look this good, and I said this when I played the PC VR version recently as well. It probably does not look as good on the flat screen as you're watching as it does in headset. So we're moving into level 8 here. Area 1. And this particular section, this kind of wall that comes up, is the only thing in the game so far that really feels flat. The rest of the game definitely has depth. I'm not sure if that flat texture is something that's just because this is an early build, or if that's actually intended to be that way. But that particular part feels a little weird. Other than that, so far the game has played very smoothly. Almost perfect. And of course, Area 1 is just the first section of the game. And now we look like we're almost human. We'll fly through another tunnel here. Uh-oh. We're really hacking in now. So it's time for the first area boss battle here. Health up at the top there for the boss. I have to say, the other thing that I really like about this game is it's kind of got that like early 80s sci-fi aesthetic to it. Like you're hacking into the computer system, which is really what the game is too. Bring back the intelligence. At the end of the game and at the end of the X, you see that very thing. You bring the character back to life. Or bring life back to the character, depending on how you look at it. Getting closer here. Yeah, this is a little bit more intense now as we've got like ninja stars coming at us. There we go. See, our character is almost human here. And Earth Terra has been destroyed. The evasion is successful. We analyzed the entire level. We shot down 99.21. That's not bad. We used 94.44% of the support items. You can see still a little bit of a wireframe around. If we had used 100%, we would look fully like in that silvery solid form. This is pretty darn awesome, if I do say so. So next we can move into Area 2. There are, of course, 5 areas in the main Rez Infinite game. Harkening back to the original Rez, not much has changed there. But they did add... Yes, I do want to move on back here with resetting to the original power levels. It lets you maintain your power as you move into each area if you play through the straight through the game. But we're not going to do that. We're going to jump into Area X. So you can see a little bit of a comparison to the way Area X worked and looked on the PC VR version. Now, I do want to caveat, I'm currently capturing using Oculus Developer Hub. So that square window that you see next to me is really the same output format that you'd see for the regular Oculus Quest. So it may not look that impressive compared to what I'm seeing in the headset. In the headset, so far, this has looked awesome, and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. So we're going to hit play here, and we're going to jump into Area X. And I'm excited to see and compare to the PC VR version that I recently covered. I don't remember this. I think this is more of a tutorial here. Actually, I take it back. I do feel like we might have seen some of this. And of course, you look where you want to fly. Holding down the trigger speeds up your movement. This time I think I'm going to hang back, though. And just like the original game, each of those nodes kind of moves you further in to the program. Now, several things I can say about Area X. Area X does look phenomenal. These particle effects look beautiful. But there definitely also feels like there's a little bit lacking from the PC version. Gameplay is definitely intact, though, and it feels almost smoother than it did on the Rift S, to be fair. The awesome soundtrack and the made-for-VR visuals are definitely here. And that's really what you look for in the game, is that it replicates the experience that you'd have on a PC title, even though this is really designed for a mobile chipset. This is so good so far. And one of the things that draws me into this game, and also Tetris Effect, is the soundtrack. This particular portion of the soundtrack is actually by Hydelic, who I've seen in concert a couple of times. Very fortunate to be able to see him play shows, because those shows are very rare. I love the score for this game and for Tetris Effect. And in Area X, the thing that's really cool is the soundtrack builds as you go. Like, the further you get into Area X, the more of a song it forms, if that makes any sense. Like, you don't really get lyrics until you're pretty far in, and the beats get layered and layered and layered as you go. It's really cool. The deeper into the program you get, the more formed not just your character avatar gets, but also the song gets. Those particle effects are amazing. I think we're probably going to end this soon, because you've seen this if you've watched my recent videos. But I do have to say, the gameplay is here. It still looks beautiful. Really well done. on the Quest 2. Again, this is Rez Infinite, kind of an early sneak preview. And I will have more previews of what's coming to the Quest platform at or near the release of the Quest 2 on the 13th. Throughout the week and through the coming weeks. For now, I'm going to exit back to the pause menu here and say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more VR content soon. This week's really going to focus on the Quest 2 and upcoming releases to the Quest platform. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.